Hello everyone, my name is Mert Üçkardeş and I'm taking EEE 102 course in Bilkent University. For our project, I'm just made a dining hall entrance system by using my basis tree, a servo motor and a buzzer circuit. I'm just want to consider this topic because I missed our school days and dining hall place in the Bilkent University. So when I'm just trying to do this, I just implement my idea into my basis tree and servo motor and buzzer circuit by using the idea of writing a VHDL code. So now on, I will show my system how it works.
Before moving on how I did my project and show all the possibilities which we can face with, I'm just want to show off how I use my basis tree, my servo motor and my buzzer circuit. So for my basis tree, I'm just using one of the input and output ports for my buzzer circuit and servo motor. Without these input and output ports, I'm just using 7-segment push buttons and some of the switches inside in basis tree. So in Bilkent University dining hall, every student or professor can get 4 different type of foods. So I'm just using 7-segment displays 4 bits for different foods. For example, like soup, rice, meatballs, and desserts, like this. So you can increase the number of amount which you order by using these buttons, like 1 soup and 1 rice, and for example 1 dessert, and also 1 meatballs, for example. But if you want to change your idea about the order number, for example, you decided that you just only want to get a soup, by using these switches you can also decrease the number of it. For example, now on you can just get 1 soup. So after you decided correctly, you can, by using this switch, you can save your amount of orders. And if you don't want to get any food and change your mind, you can also reset it by using this. And when you reset it, you can show how you reset it. If you see in 7-segment just 0, you will know that you just resetted your all past orders. So I'm just using my basis like this. And the last thing on basis I used is these 3 switches, this one, and this one, for just the security ones, which will I show you after I talked about my servo motor and buzzer circuit. In other words, I will use these switches for the security thing in the dining hall entrance after the meal ordered. So I'm just use the servo motor like this. I'm used some chopsticks and matches to make stronger with cables, and this servo motor has an ability to move, and I will when we will see in after 2 minutes or something, yes, you can show that this can be moved like a turnstile system. So I made this simulation like this. Also I use the buzzer circuit inside in here to make noise when there is a security problem, and I just put inside like a turnstile, because if you can press it on his black side, you can make the noise lesser. So for the security problems, I just put it inside. So my system look like this, and now on I will show all the possibilities which will we face with. So after I talked about how I use my basis tree, servo motor and the buzzer circuit inside here, I just want to show all the possibilities which we can face with. So as far as I said, for example, we just decided to get just 1 soup in the dining hall and save it and reset it for the other people which will come after you. So then you ordered your meal and go forward the dining hall entrance, and you can face with the turnstile. So the person who will be stands here or the somewhere else to look you ordered true amounted and get it true amounted. So in the first step, then he or she looked your plate and saw just one soup and said that he or she gets just one plate of soup and said it. You can say that there's no problem and you can enter inside of the dining hall. I just made like that, and if you enter correct, you can move on. So again, we can think another situation. For example, we just ordered 2 plate of soup and then save it and reset it for the other people which will come after you. So the person in the security place which is close to servo motor maybe can see differently or wrongly. I mean, for example, he or she just saw that 1 plate of soup and enter it. So you can see that there's no move on the turnstile. So we can understand that in the first try, he or she just wrote the wrong number of food. So after a second look, if he or she can see the correct amount on the plate and then enter it, you can see that again our turnstile is still moving on like this and like this. So I just gave a 3 chance for the security person to check the meal. For example, like just 3 plates of soups and save it, and you reset it again for the other people. And then first you just again do the wrong number of orders and then try it. You cannot open the system. Security person will open the system. So in the second chance, again, he or she just see wrongly and try it, and you cannot again enter the dining hall. And the last try, he or she made true and try it. You can see that again you can enter the dining hall. But how if there is a huge misconnection or stealing position, or in other words, a security problem? For example, you ordered, you assigned the system as I'm just ordered, for example, 3 soups, but for example the person saw you in your plate as 5 soups, and this means that you are stealing something, or the person is stealing something, and just try it. As you can see, there's no move, and after that he can change his mind and see the second plate and try it again, and there is no move on the turnstile, and still there is wrong number of amount, and try it. You can see that on the third one there is no move on the turnstile, and also buzzer is started to work and give a voice. So we can understand that the person is doing something wrong and there's a security problem. So we can understand that there's a security problem in the dining hall entrance and you cannot order any meal. So this is the main idea of my project, and I made it successfully, I believe, like this. So thanks for watching and see you again.